Zombie Nation.
Representing the legendary Al Davis and the team's will to just win, baby. The torch is lit before every game inside of Allegiant Stadium, as these fans hope it indeed drives their Raiders to victory in Vegas. Today, two teams hailing from the AFC, between the Cleveland Browns and the Las Vegas Raiders. On the Browns sideline, we get a look at head coach Kevin Stefanski. His guys played good football the last month plus. They are 4-2 in their last 6. Running the show across the field, that's Raiders head coach Pete Carroll. His guys are ready as they always are to play in front of this home crowd, hoping the extra surge of momentum pays off in a win. I'm Kate Scott here with Brock Heward. Everybody just about set. And we're off and running in Las Vegas. Fields this one at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25. So here are the Browns now, headed out for their first drive. And they're brought out by the rookie who was the talk of the NFL draft, Brock. First round hype, but didn't go until the 5th round. It's Shedeur Sanders.
Okay, you know he's happy about that win last week, but less happy about his performance. He went into the lab this week, there's no question about it, and studied those mistakes, those 2 interceptions, because he knows that's not sustainable for winning. And I love a line from Mike McDonald. He talks about the quarterback being the voice of boys. That means flushing those mistakes from a week ago and being poised to go attack today.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Let's go now.
Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. His first throw is an interception! Picked off by Darian Porter. And the Raiders are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Sanders pass intercepted. The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Here we go.
Right to the air with Smith. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. Now first carry here for Ashton Genty. And they won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they could be facing third down to begin this ballgame.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
It's complete. This is Bowers. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. Carlson adds the extra point. And the Raiders will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Browns nothing.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Second drive coming up for this Cleveland offense. And time to hit a quick reset here, partner, after they find themselves behind following that opening drive INT.
Yeah, you say reset, I say Control-Alt-Delete. Pretend like it didn't even happen. You got to flush it in a hurry.
No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 24-yard line.
Play action, Sanders. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the sack forces a now tougher third down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. Brown. Are lined up to punt. Dylan Lownby back deep for the Raiders. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away. And he gets him a small chunk of yards there before he winds up out of bounds. The Raiders and running back Ashton Genty headed back out there. And he has just shredded NFL defenses so far this season. You can see he's sitting 2nd right now across the league in rushing yards. Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Genty. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Now Smith escapes the pocket. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
On 3rd down, Genty. And he cuts it back right. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Raiders take a 13-0 lead.
Take that play right there. That run is exactly why this team wanted this rookie on their roster. It is so hard to break away from the pack at the NFL level, but this rookie is putting on a show.
Carlson to tack on the extra point. 1st Right down the middle, it's good. And the Raiders drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
14. Browns, nothing.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Cleveland's offense all set to take over. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
You know, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 34-yard line.
Another one for 4. Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
Brought down back at the 31-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. He's going deep! And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. Corey Bajorquez on the punt. And he'll try to hit this one well. Same as a touchback here. Fair catch made at the 20.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. First play is going to be a give to Genty. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
3 brings up 2nd and 7.
They will not get another play off. We're at the end of 1. Our score, 14-0. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Time now for the 2nd quarter. Raiders in possession. They'll be set up 2nd and 7. Back to Genty. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. It was Denzel Ward who brought that play to an end.
Humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Hey, here we go, hey.
Smith looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Rolling left, buying some time. He's going for it himself. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Looking to throw, Smith. On it, and he nearly picked it. Oh, couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd.
All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on 1st down. This is Genty on 2nd. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
He has it at the 13. They found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up. Back out now comes the Browns offense. And they're still looking for their first signs of life on offense. Haven't even been able to get a 1st down off this defense just yet. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Looking out of the gun, Sanders. Finds a man. Deontay Johnson has it. And nothing doing after the catch, but a good gain on it. They're down to the 35. Offense is set. First and 10.
It's a gain of 10. First down.
Give up the middle to Ford. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. So 2 minutes still to play in this first half, partner. More from Allegiant Stadium coming up.
13 yards. And the Browns.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Sanders setting the pass. Setting up the running back screen. And they bring him to a halt right at that midfield stripe. Xavier Woods up to make the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8. At the 50
Throwing now out of the shotgun. A throw right side, caught by Njoku. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line.
Another Browns first down.
To the air on first down. Sanders. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Okay, ready? Here we go, set.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with third down.
Third and long.
Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its second. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on third down.
Ready up. Here we go, here we go. Cowboy.
Here he goes, third and long. Throwing this one back of the end zone. And he's going to score a touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns make it a one-score game before halftime. David Njoku, the touchdown.
Extra point.
One after by Folk is up and good. And the Browns chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Browns 7.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Dylan Laube on the return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Time for the Raiders offense to hit the field. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's first and 10.
Ready.
Out of the gun, here's Smith. That one's on the mark, Jacoby Myers. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. An excellent game, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Second and 10, need something positive here. Smith to the air now. And nothing doing after the catch, but a good gain on it. They're down to the 35. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. All set to go now from the 35.
Here we go.
Taken in on the slant by Besh. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Offensive line, this is second and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4 at the Browns' 29-yard line.
And again, it's Smith. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the first down.
A 40-yard attempt.
Carlson's kick is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a two-possession game.
You know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile until they get that W with 60 minutes over, but I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that. Time
left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Here's a return from the 7. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So a 2-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Scott Hansen. Scott?
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. The season is going by at lightning pace. Week 12 has arrived. It's the weekend before Thanksgiving. Let's get into it. Our trip around the NFL starts now. It begins in Kansas City. The Chiefs at home to take on Indianapolis. And this is Rashee Rice. He's so good working down the field, hauls this one in stride. 58 yards for the score. From there, let's get you to another interesting matchup. And it's JJ to JJ. McCarthy finding the all-world wideout, Justin Jefferson. 20 yards on the touchdown pass. The Vikings come away with a convincing 28-10 win. Lastly, let's go out to Chicago. The Bears hosting the Pittsburgh Steelers. And this is Jaylen Warren. Spots an opening, capitalizes on it, 15 yards for the touchdown. The Steelers find a way to pull this one out as they escape with the narrow win. There you see the rest of the scores from Week 12 with Denver, the Chargers, Miami, and Washington all getting late season byes. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we hand it back over to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Have it on the team, and they will kick it away here. Laube with the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Raiders and running back Ashton Jeanty headed back out there. And you can see he's done his part on offense this season, sitting second right now in the league in rushing touchdowns. The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. Give up the guts. It's Jeanty. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Tackled there by Jerome Baker.
He was tackled.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Smith. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
You know, quarterback's going to count on 99 of 100 times completing that short, simple route to a tight end. But even the shortest and simplest of throws, they'll find a drop at some point, too.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Air it out on third. That's caught for the first. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. Ball just a yard shy of midfield, 1st and 10. Genty from the gun. On the move, past the 40. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play, down to the 19. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives them a first down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
As a corner in this league, well, you can go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. But you want to be an all-pro, you stick someone like that.
Running from the pistol here with Genty. The second down run good for 4. That brings up third down. He's been a fixture for them all game, and all signs indicate, Brock, he's going to remain one in the time we've got left.
Yeah, they've leaned on him in certain spots, and he has shouldered the load oh so well. Put together a game that everyone's happy with.
Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now.
Here we go.
Another give here to Genty. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal. Now, after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention. Smith back to throw. He's going to score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders grow the lead coming out of halftime. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position could be such a mismatch when you're going for the end zone.
That one right down the middle. And the Raiders take a 3-possession lead. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Fielded at the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Cleveland offense back out and getting set for the drive. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stops.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
A 2nd down run by 4. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle.
And down he goes. Raiders got him. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. The Browns are lining up to punt. It'll be Corey Bajorquez doing the honors. And that fair catch corralled just beyond the 25-yard line. So Coach Pete Carroll ushers his Raider offense back to the field. Well, you tell me this all the time, partner. Sometimes this can be a simple game, and these games, when they are simple, can go to the teams who handle 3rd down better. And that was indeed the case here.
Yeah, this group has excelled on 3rd down all season. That's a credit to really the whole team, the preparation, the execution, and the love of that touchdown on the previous drive.
Trey Tucker makes the play. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
8 yards.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Giving this to Genti. Continuing to move past the 45. Space on the right. He's got room. And that is a touchdown. The Raiders lengthen the lead at the end of the third.
Okay, we are watching a showman put on an absolute show. What a day for this running back. I think he'd be the first to tell you it's about the guys up front, receivers blocking outside, and the electricity of his legs.
Carlson now to add one more. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Raiders make it a 24-point ball game.
Round 7.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Returning it from the 4. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
First and 10.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. They start on the ground. It's 4. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Back at the 25-yard line.
So we hit the end of the third quarter. It's the Browns with the ball, but they enter this fourth quarter at a massive deficit. Back to the line they come, 2nd down. Trying to throw this from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a Browns first down.
That's good for a Browns first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Sanders back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. Along the right sideline, there's space. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns making the scoreboard look a touch better. David Njoku, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
The Browns will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted.
Those defenders, well, they're just as excited as all of us when we get to see a 2-point play. It's a chance to directly keep points off the board and can energize a defense and give them that swag when the defenses stop them.
And the Raiders are able to secure the kick.
Onside kick.
Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's
I guess.
called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
And off to Genti. Ooh, he made most of that one. Didn't he give him 9 yards on that first down carry?
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down.
Here we go.
Shotgun give here to Genti. And they bring him down around the 34. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
And the Raider first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
On the ground with Genti. And gets this one down inside the 30. That's a gain of 5.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
28-yard line. A gain of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
I seen a bunch of mean guys in the band and a tie. Don't know the west side, give it side eyes. Ain't nobody that I really recognize. Ain't surprised to ride the killer vibe. Probably the reason you die trying to feel alive.
Give here to Genty. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
15 yards on the play. And the Las Vegas first down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Raiders getting closer to their 10th win of the season. All set now. 1st and 10. Now it's Genty. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Design quarterback run here. After the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 5.
Let's go Wednesday, on Wednesday. Hey, we go.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that brings up 3rd and goal. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know it's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
A 22-yard attempt.
Carlson's kick is good, and that stretches the lead to 21.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Return starts at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25. Now we see the Browns offense headed out. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Sanders. Dumped off to his running back. And he gets a small chunk there before he's touched down. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. Offense with an enviable spot to be in, 2nd and inches.
At the 33-yard line.
Sanders going to look to throw. Hauled in by Njoku, left side. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running.
And the Browns first down.
Sanders going to throw here on 1st. He'll try and run this. Breaks across midfield, hits the opposing territory. And finally down right along that opposing 40. Prior to 1st down, they decide to call a timeout. Out of the gun, here's Sanders. That one complete to Njoku. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. To throw now is Sanders. Trying to push deep downfield. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone, but they just can't finish the play. So put this in the win column for the Raiders. Well, tip of the cap.